a Spanish team, so I'm not going to be able to understand a single word that they say unless it's like hi or certain colors or numbers. But we'll do the best we can with it. Hold on, where am I hearing voices still? Domes. Okay. We'll do the best we can with it. Okay. So they've got one hill. B hill scores 68 to 124. Okay. I actually recognize that call out. Dos and open. Two open. Yeah, you learn Spanish too. Okay, so right there, as soon as Melody, I think we're on board with, as soon as she recognized that there was people in open, especially multiple people, she needed to be rolling back to her U, because obviously she's going to be the play, and that's one of those situations where you're down in points by a good amount. You're probably going to need a 3 cap, so your life is almost more important than any extra points you might get by sitting on T. And that's kind of like where she costed a little bit right there. If she had played her life and then her teammates were able to retake, that would have been a huge success. This fight is kind of going bad. It looks like just kind of not a fully coordinated push. There was definitely 3 at B, and I heard them call that out. That was a good attempt to break because desperation. But the other team's stacking B, so not much they can do off of that. So that's going to be round. There's no way that Hit Girl is going to be able to get into the hill in time. Sorry, I'm like trying to clear notifications on my phone. Good thing is this is 2 full teams. It's clearly not like a pickup team scrimming them, and it's close. So again, guys, if you have any questions at any point of this, let me know. I will be more than happy to answer them. Like if you have questions about gears or strategy or just in general, let me know. Joker, thank you for the bits, or the single bit. What do you think of the Lambent characters and skins? Probably the best character skins I've ever seen. Weapon skins, I don't care too much for. Everyone was freaking out about having to buy them. I got both characters in packs that you didn't have to spend money on. Okay, so she's full red and open. She's going to need backup here soon. Her teammate died in B. Actually, it looks like they cleared them out really quickly. So this should be, in theory, a 3 cap. The only problem is it looks like Foxii Sky Blue maybe pushed up a little bit too quickly. And by doing so... Oh, that was the... So she just got crossed from the kind of like glitch spot up there. That was a waste of instant. Okay, so right there, she should have pulled out instant when she got, like, when she knew she was going down, and then just popped it almost immediately. Right here, Jinx is playing kind of recklessly, I would say, because... Oh, never mind. I guess their home hill is getting captured. Yeah, so that whole round fell apart when Sky Girl, I think it was, pushed up aggressively and got killed, because that let them get into a spot where they were so set up that the defense blocking any kind of potential pushes was stronger than like the numbers that they would have had, or that they did have. So if Sky Girl hadn't died and they had made like a coordinated push, and they go, okay, we're going to kill the person in fans with Insins, and then we're going to pressure their home hill, the person at top tables is not going to be able to do anything. And they'll be able to, you know, end that round pretty quickly. When is a good time to put boom down? That really depends on your team. A lot of teams, a boom is gonna, think of a boom as like a cattle herder, right? So a boom is gonna influence the way the map plays. You can control where other teams play and put their people by putting a boom shot down, in theory, right? So like if I'm playing Foundation and the normal strat is 3 mid, 2 B off like first half initials, and I want them to send, like I want it to be different, I can put a boom on statue and I know they're going to play it differently, or I can reclaimed If I put a boom down low, I know it's not going to be like the normal up top or bowl fight. So if you want to influence the map, or if you're winning a spot so like heavily, like say you win 2 rounds but they're super convincing, and then you win the next initial but you choke and you don't like end up winning the round, and you can put a weapon down, slap a boom down. Like you're winning that spot, like imagine, like you might as well steamroll it. If your team is winning most fights but loses a round, would you put a more supportive weapon or a power weapon? Yeah, I did kind of just answer that. Again, that comes down to like the team. If you feel like super confident about how you're playing a fight, then you can put a power weapon, because you're like, okay, we're winning this fight anyways. Let's just give us a weapon that we're going to get because we've been winning it. If you feel like the weapon is still 50-50, like for example, sometimes like we're not on our game. If we put a boom bottom bar and we're claimed, and we're just not feeling like we're on our game, like the fight's not going convincingly in our favor, then we'll put Retro Lancers down for Gilbert, because then we know that with his Retro Lancer support, we'll be able to win the round, like at least the initial, and get the boom shot. So we usually do supportive weapons either to make very small changes in the way the round plays out, or that nade tag. Sorry, I got distracted. Or to like maybe make it not change too much. They're playing too defensive right now. Right now that they know there's like at least 2 to 3 people on B, so they need to be like flying. Especially with this kill, they need to be flying for an OE, because that's a free hill. If there's a boom and drop on each side of the map, what would be the best plan? Pressure both, like split 3-2. Depends on the map, but typically that's it. I don't know what that was. Hit Girl, like, oh, they traded. Wow, I don't know how she got that trade, but like they literally, she like lancered and then like looked at the wall, didn't bounce, switched to her shotgun, and then got chunked. I don't know how she got the chunk back, but like that whole act of looking at the wall and not doing anything didn't do her any good. She could have done a half a dozen other things that would have been more efficient with her time. What's up, Marcy? Yeah, who was that? Who just died? Melody? So Regina died somewhere else. I don't know where Regina died. Melody, she was just in a bad spot, honestly. She pushed up, but didn't have the support that she needed to make that a realistic 3 cap. So it was kind of like one of those moments where like she was on a suicide mission, and now Sky Blue's put herself in a bad spot. So this is kind of where teams start to like fall apart, honestly. I don't know where she was looking. If they're pressuring your home hill, you know they're going to keep pressuring. So, like, you can't be looking at the sky to throw a smoke. I'm back from the movies. That was like a 3-month-long movie. Marcy doesn't text me anymore either. Don't worry, Piggy. All right, so they got 1 on T. This is a 1v2, and the person's got ensign, so this should be an easy kill. I mean, that was a good ensign. That was an easy dodge, though. And Sky Blue cleaned it up. So that should be the round, right? Yeah, that should be the round. What's up, RJ's one? How are you, man? Yeah, Marcy just hates us all. Unlucky. Right? Marcy, damn. Egoing everybody. I think this team has actually reached out to me before for coaching sessions, so I think it's pretty good. So right now, this is a very like... There's Boltox on the 2 weapon spots, there's nades, and there's ensigns, and there's a block. Like, this is the most like... I'm trying to think of a word that's not offensive. Like, this is the most just like wussy type weapon placements. There's no action on this map. It's like very it's almost like neither team is confident in winning a fight on the map, so they don't want to put anything down that's too heavy. This is the second time that she's gotten nade tagged. Also, that guy killed his teammate. So I don't know what the numbers are right now. Regina looks like she got a kill. There's one right there, so that's 2 people alive for Cog. Regina needs to be hauling ass across top tables. She got a kill, and she should like already be on home hill before we even got to her camera. Because I'm assuming that she killed the person who would have been their home hill player. Which also begs the question, why was Regina still at the top of the ramp and not down in the fight? Usually, like, even when nades are on the map, right? Even when there's absolutely nothing on the map, every single pro team is going to have 2 people who go down quickly down the mid ramp and 1 person who's, like, technically the home hill player follow up late. Like, they don't even cap home hills most of the time. Like, if you watch us versus Echo Fox or E United versus Ghost, or I guess E United's not a team anymore, but any top team, that's not really a thing. I've been dealing with that. I'm going through a heart breakup. Damn, Marcy, I'm sorry. Well, if you need anything, feel free to hit me up. Levitate, why is OpTic so good? It seems like when you get your ass kicked, you guys come back 10 times better. Usually when we get our ass kicked, we are kicking our own asses. Like, we're just playing horribly, and yeah. Yeah, time to cheer up, Marcy. And spending time with me is the best way to cheer up. Imagine. All right, so they need a touch, which they got. That should have been a chunk. She needs to take her time. So is that 3 people? Yeah, she has 3 people on their home, which means their home, C hill should be open. B hill is open, which they're decapping. What's up, Just Root Beer? I wish I could understand comms. I wish I knew Spanish. It looks like ensigns are called tomatoes. Interesting. Would you say that staying still and serving the surround... Wait. Would you say that staying still and serving the surrounding if you... I guess you mean surveying the surrounding if you have a 2 hillcap is better? Do you team always on the move? I think it depends on the round, and like it's really situational. Like the variables of a trip cap are let's see. I can better describe it in like paint or something. I look at 3 caps almost like a decision tree, right? Yeah. So I look at 3 caps almost like a decision tree. And by the way, if I'm streaming somebody else's stream, please go like show them your own love. Like this person is Melody, whatever. You guys can see it. That's the stream link. Melody I3. So if you want to go see her stream, please support her. I'm not trying to steal her content. I'm just... How do you feel about the Ghost and EU roster changes? Ghost, I get what they're doing. Ghost, I kind of get what they're doing. EU United, I fully understand because I don't know how that team was still together this far in. All right, so 3 capping, like, ready for my super Microsoft Paint handwriting. So 3 cap, right? To get to a 3 cap, it's like it depends on like how many are alive. So like the number of people alive, number alive, location, and honestly like round number. Those are kind of like the main variables where so it's fourth to like for those of you who might just be tuning in. So like to get a 3 cap, the decision is based on the round number, because that means if it's a later round, higher respawn timer, so on and so forth, or the number alive, and the number alive, meaning like how many people are left on the map. Like if you have an initial, everyone claps in the middle, and then there are 2 people left on the other team, and it's round 2, then you look at, okay, where are we on the map? Are we like, did we win the initial by killing the last person on our side of the map and we have to run all the way across? Because you have to factor in like this factors into this directly. Because if you're on your side of the map and it takes you at least 8 seconds to get to the other team's home hill, and the respawn timers are 14 seconds, then you've got, you know, 6 seconds until they're up, give or take. So it's like, it's kind of a tough decision. And you got to think, if there's like, say there's still 2 people left alive, and you've got 6 seconds to kill those 2 people and break the hill and cap it, it's just, it's kind of tough. So that's kind of where it breaks down. From checking out Hector's video, is the OpTic house officially done? What do you mean? Like, we have the OpTic house. I don't know what you mean by done. Is this guy scrimming now? All right, so I'm gonna hop off. Foxii girls. Good luck to them. Again, if you want to check out her stream, feel free to do so. I will put a link in chat.